Hey Cancer, this read is for you guys. Let's see what the universe has in store for you today. Alright, universe, what messages do you have for Cancer? I already got a couple that are dropping there. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and see what she's got to say here. So I have obstacles and challenges, the waiting game, choose wisely, temptation, and solitude. So I feel like we're going to be talking about a transition. I feel that that's what the choose wisely card speaks to. I'm almost feeling like the waiting game speaks of this being a long time coming. I have destiny, financial and material changes, prosperity begins, sacrifice, and light. I feel like there's definitely been some challenges along the way for you, things that you've had to overcome. Solitude. In this, to me, she feels like sometimes you felt like you were on this journey alone. And there was that temptation to to quit. Because it was really hard at times. That's what that feels like to me. I feel like you're on your destined path though. Whatever you're doing is going to get you to exactly where you need to be in life. And I feel like the prosperity begins and the financial material changes are going to be, it's going to be like your new beginning. It's going to be like the reward for all the work that you've been doing. It's going to be your fresh start. Those are the words that pop into my mind, fresh start. So universe, if you could clarify this read with the tarot cards so we can keep building on this for Cancer. Let me know exactly what we're talking about here, if this is career, if this has to do with personal growth as well. I think it's a bit of both. And they're starting to fall out of my hands. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I have the Knight of Pentacles, which represents something that you've been working towards for a very long time, finally coming to fruition. I think that also speaks of this journey that you've been on. The High Priestess, she represents things that are still hidden from you, but they'll come out when they're good and ready to. It's sort of surprises that the universe has in store for you, that you have to find out when the time is right, but they're not necessarily negative surprises. In this, I get a real positive vibe from her. I feel like there's good things waiting for you along the way to help keep encouraging you on your path. I have the Hermit. To me in this, he feels like he speaks of the solitude, that you felt like you were going this route alone at times, that you had to dig up all your inner strength to keep going and your inner wisdom. Really rely on yourself and have faith and trust in yourself. I have the Five of Cups, which represents being stuck in negative emotions and so much so that you have trouble seeing the positive opportunities around you. And I feel like it's a warning, like when you're feeling overwhelmed and when you possibly feel like giving up, to not get stuck in that state of mind, to remind yourself that light is just around the corner and the goal that you're working towards is worth persevering to help keep you going. I also feel like there's a new relationship around the corner for you, or it's starting right now, because I got the Ace of Cups and the Lovers in the same draw, and in between them I have the Ten of Cups, which represents abundance in the home life. So I feel like this new relationship that's either starting up or coming around the bend is going to be a good one. I feel like it's going to be very fulfilling. I have the Ace of Swords, which also speaks of a triumph. The Justice card, which to me speaks of a balance. I think it's going to be a balance between love and work life. So work and home, being able to keep everything even. I have the King of Cups. So to me, that speaks of this person that you're going to meet. And when I look at him in this, I see filling up your emotional cup. I feel like this person's going to be very emotionally supportive. You're going to have a real emotional connection with them, and they're going to meet your emotional needs. The Empress, to me, in this represents a very nurturing, loving energy. And I think that ties in with this relationship as well. I think this is a good one, folks. I do have the Eight of Wands. To me in this, I think it's going to represent communication and keeping the lines of communication open with this person. Having an open, honest relationship. So I have the King of Wands here. I just get a vibe off of him. I get the word past. Like he's from your past. I feel like he ties in with this communication card. You might still have a little bit of baggage left over from the past, and you may have to communicate that to this person as well. And I feel like they're going to be very understanding and very, very receptive of that. I'm not sure if they're insecurities or if they're hurts, but I feel like there is some leftover negative emotions and hurts from the past. I feel like I said, you just need to speak to this person. I feel like this new person in your life is going to love and support you very much so. I have the Eight of Cups, which speaks of starting a new journey. And I think that's what you're going to get with this new person. You're going to get just a completely different relationship than what you've had in the past with that deep connection. I have the Seven of Pentacles as well, which represents an abundant harvest. So being able to see the fruits of your labor, being able to harvest that. The Eight of Pentacles, which also represents something that you've been sort of working towards, studying for, coming to fruition. See, I feel like he represents a job as well. I feel like we have a couple of different things going on here for you. Not just the new relationship starting up, but I feel like there's a transition in work life as well. I have the Three of Pentacles, which also represents something that you've been working at, and it's starting to manifest the positive results of that. I feel like that speaks of this change that you made, the job, the finances. You're going to start to see a financial payoff from that. I feel like I pulled the Devil card, and with him, I just feel a connection to the King of Wands. So relationship-wise, I feel like this person from the past is not quite gone yet. And I'm not sure in which way they're going to show up, but I think they're going to show up. I think you're going to have to deal with them again. Maybe they're going to see what you got going on with a new relationship. Maybe you guys just run in the same circles. So they're going to be able to notice when you show up with someone new. And I think you're going to have to back them off. Because I think there's going to be some kind of a confrontation. Even if it's just with you. If they try and play some kind of emotional something with you to try and reel you back in. Whatever it is, I just feel like you're going to have to assert yourself and support this new love that's going to be beginning in your life. So got the Three of Swords, which represents separation. I feel like this also ties in with this person from the past, and making it clear that that part of your life is over. Because I think they're going to need to hear that. I have a feeling they're going to come back in some way, and they're going to be jealous. I think it's because they see that you're going to be with this new person and how happy you are. And you're definitely going to have to back them up and cut those ties. I have the Four of Wands, which represents a solid foundation for the future. I think it speaks to not just this new relationship, because I believe this has a lot of potential, this new relationship. I also think it speaks to all the work that you've been doing on this financial side of things. I think you're setting some groundwork here. I just see a very bright, positive future for you. All this hard work is definitely going to be paying off. I have the Sun card, which is my good omen card. It speaks to me of having positive things manifesting in your life. You're going to be seeing these new changes. I think the new relationship also speaks of that. I think that is a positive manifestation and a reward from the universe for all your hard work, is having this person in your life that you connect with so deeply. And then I think on top of that, you're going to get the financial side as well. Got Rest and Rejuvenate, Power, the base chakra, which speaks of the physical body or money, and the crown chakra, which speaks of spirituality. So to me these feel like the Rest and Rejuvenate feels like a reminder to keep looking after yourself emotionally, and to make sure that you're getting what you need emotionally, which I think you're not going to have any trouble getting from this new person. I think they're going to be absolutely wonderful. To me, the Power card represents the inner strength that you've gained, the inner confidence from taking your life back, from making these changes. And I think that base chakra speaks of the financial abundance that you're going to get, all your work paying off as well. That's what this read speaks to me of, your change and all the positive things that are going to come with it. And then just that side warning about that person from your past, that you're going to have to make it clear that the past is the past, and to sever those connections so that you don't have any issues that bleed into this new wonderful love that you're going to have in your life. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed the read. Take care.